For hundreds of years, an old Djinn was imprisoned in a dark iron cage. His long, white beard had blended into the ground. His eyes carried the exhaustion of centuries. On that very day, when no one expected it, the seal of the cage began to melt under the blow of a poor woodcutter's axe. In a trembling voice, the old Djinn whispered, "O man of a righteous heart, set me free. Knowing what happened next will shake your soul." It is a story from olden times. A poor woodcutter named Aqib lived in a village. He was known far and wide for his honesty and contentment. His life was spent in hard labor. Every day, with the dawn call to prayer, he would set out toward the dense forest with an axe on his shoulder, so he could gather enough food by evening. His sole purpose was to ensure that his elderly parents could eat their fill. One scorching afternoon, when the sun was directly overhead and the hot wind was blistering his face, Aqib reached a deserted and ancient ruin. This was a place where people usually did not go because strange noises came from its walls. But Aqib's eyes caught a dry, old tree root. As he went to chop it, his foot struck a metallic object. Clearing away the dirt, he discovered a rusted but strong iron cage buried in the ground. Inside the cage, an extremely old Djinn with a wrinkled face and a long, white beard was imprisoned. His eyes bore the mark of centuries of exhaustion and helplessness. Seeing Aqib, the old Djinn called out in a trembling voice, "O man of a righteous heart, have mercy on me and release me from this lonely captivity. I have suffered the punishment for my sins in this cage for hundreds of years, and now I no longer have the strength left to endure this imprisonment." Aqib, who was soft-hearted by nature, asked with a mixture of fear and wonder, "O Djinn in the form of an old man, how did you end up in this state, and who has kept you imprisoned in this iron cage?" The Djinn took a deep breath and began to say, "My story is very long, but the essence of it is that I was led astray by the intoxication of youth. I chose the path of arrogance and, ignoring the advice of my elders, I tried to steal a magical secret that I was not worthy of. Consequently, a great sorcerer of that time bound me in these iron chains and buried me here. He set a condition that until a person of pure intent gets me out of here and proves his intelligence, I will not be able to be free." When Aqib heard this, a wave of sympathy arose in his heart. However, he also knew very well that caution is extremely important when dealing with Djinns. Therefore, he thought to himself that he should first test the true intentions of this Djinn and only then make a decision.